Good morning, friends. Happy 2020. Can you believe it? 2020, we're saying that. And this is my little one in the back seat here. Hi. We were supposed to meet a client this morning, but they got the time mixed up. So I thought I would just hop on real quick and make really sweet lemonade and talk to you all out of lemons when our clients don't show. And so what I was doing, sitting here in the car before, I thought, you know what, I should hop on the video and talk to you all about what are your plans for 2020, as well as what I do when a client doesn't show up. And so earlier in my career, I used to get pretty kind of sad because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make that income, and I would feel like panicky. And even if I was exhausted and it was probably in my highest good that I had a break, I would just get panicky and ruminate. And I really wasn't coming from a place of enough, if that makes sense. And I know that sounds a little maybe new agey or whatever, but it is coming really from a place of no faith that you're going to be okay, or that maybe it was better for everybody anyway. And so when I start recognizing, like, oh, okay, wait a minute. So in this moment, I have the opportunity to do something that needs to be done, whether it's rest, whether it's read something that I've been needing to read, get some billing done. Right now in the car, I actually created a poll to talk to my Facebook group about some of the things they've been mentioning to me in the last couple months about, I just kind of ask questions just to see how people are doing, what's going on for them. And something I'm doing in this time when a client didn't show is to create a poll about some things that they would like to see happen, whether it's small groups or some meal planning get-togethers, or some other, I have a body image course I haven't run in about a year, to see if they're interested in that. And just to see what people are up to. And even if they don't respond, I know that gives people a little bit of a push to be thinking about what edges they might still have, where they're stuck. And it's just a little bit of a nudge to say, hey, there's something out there that could help you. What are we waiting for? And it also just kind of tests the waters of what people are really interested in, what speaks to them. If it's none of that, then that's a lot of good information. Now, if you are in doing most of your work, brick and mortar in your community, you could still do the same thing. You could, on a break, email some of your therapist buddies and even physicians and say, what are some of the main, maybe food or body image or movement or just general self-care barriers that you're seeing in your clients. And if you get a lot of the same feedback from, let's say, 3 or 6 or 10 different people, that's an opportunity for you to meet the needs. And when you are meeting, basically helping solve a problem, people are going to be interested in investing in helping you fix that problem. So that's what I'm doing on this client no-show hour. I want to ask you, what are you doing today if a client doesn't show, or if you have an hour free? Do we get in this kind of worry mindset? And or do we think, okay, here's an opportunity? Let me know in the comments below what you like to do when a client doesn't show, and how do you keep yourself kind of grounded and just kind of moving on. And by the way, my client rescheduled. She just got the time mixed up. No big deal. And, I just would love to see and help you be able to, going forward in this next year, use your time really well and productively, and not stuck in places where you have to look back and say, oh, did I really just not do anything but scroll Facebook or Instagram for the last hour? And sometimes that's exactly what we need to do. We need a brain break, or we're looking for something specific that could actually help the next client. That's a good use of your time. If we're scrolling because we're scared, give yourself 1 minute to do that, and then get grounded. That would be my suggestion. So thank you all for showing live. If you have any questions, please put them below. I would love to talk to you and love to know more about you, your practice, what your goals are. And, 2020 is about making this space, very much worth your time, because I know we're all busy and we want to maximize it, because as much as maybe we say we want more money, which is probably what we do, and we want to serve at the highest level possible, we also want time. And so I'm all about how can we do the mix of the three and feel like this is just our calling and our life well spent. So thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye for now.
Mamu, Mama.